Welcome back, everyone. Going into part 2 here of Roleplay Court of Swords, week 84, season 5, part 1. It's just, there's too many things here. Uh, Adam, you want to two things. One, Zeke, what are those goggles that I just got that I should put on my character sheet?
Yeah. So do you want to take the time to attune to the glasses and to this new bow?
Can I do both at the same time?
Yeah. Totally.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. You can only have 3 magic items attuned. So the bow, glasses. Do you have any other ones?
Nope.
Don't do you?
These are my first 2.
Okay, perfect. So you got 2 or 3. Okay. So the bow, when you take the time to like attune your aura to the bow or whatever, it gradually changes shape until it is a bow that you can use. So this happens over the course of an hour. It's like the slow regrowing of the thing. It isn't just like you pick it up and it shrinks. It slowly reshapes itself until you can use it.
Also, I have the arrow,
It
by the way,
is
so it's 3 of 3.
Yes, that's right. Yeah. So it's it's a longbow. It's a magical longbow. Mechanically, it is a +1 longbow. It is crafted of some kind of like wood you don't recognize. It's definitely wood though. A wood you don't recognize, etched with like veins of silver in it. And the string is also of a material like a strange like fiber. And and you give it a draw and you know instinctively when you are attuned to it. The bow's name is Ikatsu. It's Iquatsu, and you don't know what that word means, but that's the bow's name. Quatsu.
Yeah. I-Q-U-A. Spell that one more time. I'm trying to type it.
Takai hit it in chat. Iquatsu.
Oh, okay. Cool.
So Iquatsu. It's not like intelligent. It can't impart to you its like history or anything, but there it is. It is a +1 magical bow. Yeah. So there you go. It's
And
arrows. Oh, sorry. Go ahead, Dan.
Was that Dan?
I was gonna say during that time I'll also study what the potion is.
Okay. Yeah. Take some little sips. Okay. So the arrows, Yoji, they are also +1 arrows, which means that you have 20 arrows. They have 1 shot each. You have 20 arrows that will give you an additional +1 and deal an additional 1 damage.
Okay.
So you tell me when you're using them, and when you fire them, they turn to light and disappear. So
20, you said?
yeah, you have 20 shots at
Cool.
an additional +1.
I put it as an extra resource, so I got them both now.
Okay. All right. So Jadara, you take a long examination of the potion. It is it's just like a very large potion. If you were as big as this lady is, it would be one dose. But for y'all, it's 3 doses of healing potion.
Nice.
So 3 doses of healing potion in that one container. Yeah. So there you go. Everything else is unmagical. How aggressively do you want to rob this tomb? Like, do you want to take her jewelry? Do you want to like take the chainmail she's wearing? Like, she's got her rings, she's got the torque, she's got the sapphires that are in her eye sockets, and then she has her armor. What do you think?
I'm pretty
I think anything that's anything that I can pick up with one hand.
Okay. I mean, that's not saying too much. Like her rings, because her rings are like almost like bracelets for you.
Right. That's the
So if you
sapphires.
Yeah. Okay. So the sapphires are worth 250 gold each. So somebody write those down. 250 GP sapphires.
Do you got? Zeke's got it.
I got it.
Yeah. Her silver and ruby torque is 400 gold. And then all of her rings, like together as a set, are another 200 gold. Her armor would be probably the most valuable thing that she has on her, but it will require like breaking her skeleton to get at it. Though you did just take her eyeballs, so I don't know. Maybe you don't care about that.
No, that's gonna be too cumbersome.
Yeah, it's. I mean, it's a big sheet of heavy chain armor. So, okay, all right. Do you want to do anything else in here, or would you like to continue this way, down, out, and into the next room?
I think we continue. Do I feel like that's the way that I was being pulled earlier by the primordial?
It wasn't that you were being pulled, but you could sense like a powerful aberration.
And it was that way.
Yeah.
Okay, I definitely like tell the group like it was that way, but I'm glad. Good job stealing everything from this. I'm glad we did that. I kind of
Yeah, we've done it.
yeah. Maybe like the one of the arrows like shimmers behind me when I say that. By the way, Zeke, what were the name of those goggles? Did you tell me?
The Eyes of the Eagle.
Okay,
Yeah, and your music is still playing in the background.
gotcha. I'll turn it off. Cool. Yeah, we're going down that path.
All right, friends. Perfect. Okay, so you're gonna open. There's a door, a stone door here, and it's unremarkable in the sense that it's huge, but it's plain.
Okay.
So swing it open.
Yeah. Well, I mean, we're in a tomb, so I think I'm definitely like checking for traps of some sort before we do that.
Okay, you want to take a look at the door first?
Yeah, I don't necessarily
make
have
a,
the best of rolls with this.
Yeah, make a perception check.
Or I can crit.
Nice. Okay. Yeah, it doesn't seem like there's no mechanical trap in place here.
Okay.
There's nothing that's gonna like swing down and chop your legs off or whatever.
Yeah.
Did you discern what that potion was, by the way?
Oh,
Yeah,
for
healing
Dan?
potion.
It's a healing potion. Yeah.
Oh, just healing. Okay.
Yeah. So I turned the group. I'm really sure there's no traps here, so we can move forward. Kali, after you. I like open the door.
Sounds good. I kind of like.
He walks into a wall, just like.
Yeah, you just like there's the door and you feel it in front of you. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I knock on it.
Okay.
Dum, 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 dum.
Yeah, you hear it echo on the other side. It's thick, but there's like a hallway or a cavern on the other side.
Well, either nobody's here or they're very rude. And I push it. Does it push? Or is it a pull?
So it's a pull or a push, and when you push it, it's counterweighted. Like there's a mechanism somewhere in the wall or whatever that, despite the fact that this door probably weighs several hundred pounds, it swings easily when you push it. And so it
quick
swings
question.
open.
Is there a reason why you sound like you're underwater, Adam?
He's been roboting a little bit.
Okay.
Yeah, I don't know. Sorry.
Sounds better now.
Beep beep beep. Yeah, there's a robot on the other side of the door. So
Oh shit! Clutch you.
yeah,
Clutch
he
me.
just cuts your arms off with his laser hands. So yeah, beyond there is a set of stairs that descends down into the darkness. I mean, everything's the darkness for you, but you want to head down the stairs?
Yeah. I think. I mean, I definitely like push behind Kali. I'm maybe describing this all to you so you can see like. I guess that's the best way to do this. I don't. Maybe the conversation when we walk in there. Do you want me to describe what's in these rooms as we walk in, or are you just gonna feel them out?
Unless it's something important, I wouldn't worry about it.
Okay. There's some stairs over there. Don't fall down them.
There you go. That's exactly what I want. There's some stairs. Don't go.
Yes.
Or grab my hand and put it on your shoulder like this, and I kind of like slap around until I find your shoulder and grab it.
Great. Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Down the stairs we go.
Okay.
By the way, there was two things I sensed. One was in this area. The other one was much deeper, much stronger. So be ready, I guess. Also, I'll let you know if they're one of those eye-taking demons, or maybe you'll lose your tongue, Jadara. Wouldn't be the worst, but it might be down there.
So Kalimat and Jara both have dark vision, right?
We all do.
Or not Kalimat, sorry, Yoji. Yoji and Jara both have dark vision.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So Kalimat, you have no need to cast light because they don't need to. Okay, so everybody's operating in dark vision. Perfect.
No,
Right.
it's a completely
So-
worthless spell that I just got.
So
Oh.
let me take you down to the bottom of the stairs here. So you descend down some stairs. You go for a long way, and yeah, you continue down these staircase. Now that you notice the stairwell is built like human size. It is it's not like that person would have to crouch to come down this thing. And you go down and you turn and you go down and you turn and you continue kind of spiraling down for I don't know, like 100 feet or so. And then you emerge into a cavern that at a glance you can see has been like racked by an earthquake or a cave in. There is a huge crack in the floor. If you look up, the ceiling is like broken and dropped down in one place. Yeah, and in this area, you can see there are ahead of you little alcoves whose stone is like cracked. This place looks much less well put together. Immediately to your right, there is another sarcophagus with some kind of writing on it. And then ahead, these two alcoves have metal portcullis blocking them off. So this one and that one.
Oh, okay. Sorry, north. Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
North of you.
Is Jadara still invisible, or did you canceled that a long time ago,
It's
right?
only a minute.
It only lasts a
Only
minute. And that was like 2 hours ago.
I will kind of. Hey, you want to do one of those disappearing acts and journey onward a little bit?
Fine. And,
But
and
it's
as
just
she
so
says
useful.
fine, as she says fine, she starts fading out with using her racial invisibility.
Okay, yeah, so not greater, but
Yeah, and I'll
great.
stealthily move forward,
yeah, go on ahead.
seeing what I see.
Yeah, so as you come around that corner, you can see that the cavern has been at some point like just rent open, just torn asunder by a great gap. There's a huge deep chasm in front of you. You should, at the narrowest point, be able to jump over it. There are more of those stone sarcophagi with the etchings on them, and then more portcullises near the back of this sort of elongated room.
All right. I would like to make a perception check to notice if I see any traps on the floor or in the ceiling around. Just make a once over.
All right, yeah, you make that check. I'm gonna try to reboot my vocal operators here.
He's gone. We don't have the technology to keep him on the call the entire time.
Wow, there's 3+3 armors here. Damn.
Man, this is yeah. There's so much loot here.
I can see.
You were gonna make that.
Your eyes are back.
Yeah. Somehow eyes appear inside of your head. I don't know where. It's unbelievable. It's unbelievable.
I have replaced my head with a beholder. I
Yeah.
can see lots of things.
Oh God. What if that's what happens to your eyes? They just get, turned into a beholder. Be the worst. or the best. What if you start seeing out of that creature's eyes soon? Never know.
That'd be pretty killer.
Yeah. Be into it.
You could like control it. It's like your minion.
Trying to see if he can even reconnect. Oh, I think he's back.
Hello.
Hello.
Hi.
Hello.
Okay. So anyway, let's see if that helps.
Yeah, we'll see.
So yeah. So now yeah, you wanted to. What did you want for that perception check?
Just see if I see any traps on the floor or the ceiling.
Sure. Yeah. The earth itself seems to be the trap here. It seems that the cavern itself is somewhat unstable. but yeah, hard to say. Like you can maneuver through it safely, but if there was a like another shifting or an earthquake or something, this whole place might come down.
All right. I'll move up here to peek in this alcove behind the grating. See if there's anything.
Yeah. So it looks to be a smaller, like human-sized sarcophagus. Much like the ones you saw above with the slime came out of. It is it's a like plain granite box, basically.
Probably a servant or something.
Yeah, would be.
I'll move up just a little bit to the edge of this corner.
Yeah, so you see where the wall is sort of partly collapsed, where the sarcophagus has been shoved out from the wall where it sat. There's bits of debris kind of littering the place, some spider webs.
All right. And then I see there's a grating across the way, and then to my right is another grating.
Yes, that's right.
Then I will.
And they're like bent. They're bent and twisted, right? Like the ceiling and the floor has these bars between them, and then the ceiling kind of came down, so they're twisted and bent out of the way.
And then I will carefully peek around the corner here, see if there's anything over there. All right.
Yeah.
Now I will go ahead and move back. Now I got to move back to them. And since I'm invisible, I sneak up behind Yoji and just go right up to his ear, whisper in the ear.
Now, point of clarification. I don't believe you can see me at all because I'm invisible to things with dark vision.
Okay, so you come back
Oh.
and you just see Kalimat standing there.
Then I was going to do a trick, but not anymore.
I forgot about that. Yeah, Umbral sight makes me invisible
Okay.
to creatures with dark vision.
And I come back and was like, I don't see any creatures up ahead, but the room looks very unstable, like it could collapse the floor. Other than that, it does seem very empty. There's no hostiles, at least as long as these things don't open. And I point to the sarcophagus.
Maybe I should go to have another look.
How? You just stop. Just stop. There's no. We get it. You lost your eyes. All right. We're sorry, but you can't look, Kali, because you don't have eyes.
Oh, right.
I turned to Dan. What? If we go all at once, you think it's gonna? Think we're gonna fall down? You think it's gonna crash?
Well, we can all go together to the edge over here. Not too far away. There's. You can see if you follow me over here, what I'm talking about. It
All
looks
right.
stable up until past that point.
All right. Well, yeah. Let's go. Let's try it. Kali,
Over here.
Okay. Yeah. I take Kali's hand and like put it on my shoulder. We'll go real
And
slow.
I'm holding a rock so you can see where I am right now.
Oh yeah, because everyone's invisible right here. Yeah. Okay.
You have a blind person and two invisible people,
Yeah.
so you got that going for you.
Okay. Yeah. We start down. Kali's on. Kali's hand is at my back, and I'm following the rock that's in front of me.
Okay. All right. Well, Dwayne never lent anybody down the wrong path, so you head that way out towards the chasm, and let's see if this does anything.
Oh, he's reconnecting. I didn't know what was happening.
It's me.
Hey, you sound better? Question mark.
Marginally better? Question mark. All right. Well, this is what we got. This is
No, you
the
sound
this is
great.
the other option.
Yeah, it sounds better now.
Yeah. Sounds better.
All right. So yeah, go ahead and move on out into the area there. So you're gonna come up, and as I said to you before, you see the massive like gouge in the floor down into the darkness, and then there's these broken iron gates.
You let's go one by one. I don't want to fall. I don't trust it. You go first, and then I'll keep this one right next to me. We'll see how much it can support.
Okay. Well, I will try to go first.
Great.
I move to the edge and then I move next to the sarcophagus here.
Mm-hmm.
And then wrap around up to here.
Okay.
And then jump across if I can.
Yeah. Make an athletics check.
4.
Okay.
Great.
All right. So you jump. You land on the other side, and your heart leaps into your throat for a moment because you feel like the ground shifts slightly, and the section, basically everything to the east of the chasm, shifts about a foot down, and you kind of pinwheel your arms. You lean forward, and to balance yourself, you grab the edge of the sarcophagus. You feel it shift slightly. It's like the lid grinds back slightly.
Jadar, you okay in there?
I'm afraid to move. Everything just shifted.
I turn. Collie, stay right here. I will walk to the edge right here. Does it look like everything's without him like moving? Does it look like everything's gonna fall?
No, it doesn't.
Uh,
There's no seismic shifting, none of that. There just was this brief like jarring, and then
Yeah, I think you're okay, Shadar. I think whatever happened. You can hoist yourself up.
Okay. I try to shift towards what looks like more stable ground, towards the grating along the sarcophagus, the edge.
yeah, no problem. And you get up to the bars.
I'm across. Just be very careful. The edge seems very unstable.
Great.
If you put too much pressure when you jump, should I jump casually and light?
All right. Give me 1 sec. Let me think about this. And I like to look around. Is there? I see a bunch of rubble on the map. Is there like a giant rock that I could tie a rope around?
Not really like a giant rock.
Just something
but-
that's gonna be able to like support someone's weight, basically.
No, there's no rock that's as heavy as you are. You could maybe tie a rope to these bars,
Yeah.
but
I go up to the bar and like pull on the bar. Is it break? Is it brittle?
they're pretty rusty. Like you grab one, you yank on it a couple of times, and it just snaps off.
Okay. I turn back around to Cully. All right, we're just gonna have to go together, I guess, or I'll give you this piece of rope and I'll cross it, then you can follow the rope. Does that work for you?
Sure.
Okay. I reach in my bag, grab the rope, and like put it in his hands, and I'll start journeying across.
Okay, so calling out, where are you gonna stand?
I'm following the rope.
Yeah,
Okay.
I think he like maybe gets to this corner. I turn around. Yeah, stop right there, and then you can follow the rope downward. Does that work?
Does it?
Yeah, I mean you're following along this rope, and then they tell you to stop.
Yeah.
So you stop.
All right, I'm gonna make this jump now. Wish me luck. You want an athletics
Good luck.
roll?
Yes, please.
It's just a flat fucking 0. God damn it. Oh my god.
Oh,
Oh, the 1. for MP3
All right.
listeners.
So here's what we see. We see Yoji. You run. You make the jump. You as soon as you kick off, I think that the piece you were jumping from, the piece of stone, breaks and starts to fall. Like this chunk of rock here breaks and starts to fall down into the chasm. And we see you realize, like, uh-oh, and you start to fall. And then we see a skeletal hand grab your wrist as the sarcophagus bursts open and its inhabitant emerges into the room. Roll initiative, because the guy that she woke up is awake and ready to go.
Great.
So it's fight time.
Great.
Everybody roll your initiative, please.
Well, how? Now I do have some questions here. If
Yeah.
Jadar is invisible and I'm invisible to things with dark vision, does it only
Doesn't
see?
have dark vision.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, this guy doesn't have dark vision.
All right. Roll
And I can't see any of this. I know I can't see it
No.
in my character, but I can't select my token.
That's okay. You go just roll, and I'll add it for you.
Okay.
Yeah, you just hear shouting, and there's noise and chaos. Okay, so let me roll for this, guys. Okay, there we go. All right. So, Kalimat, if there's something that you would like to do,
Yep. I'm gonna turn
you're
invisible.
welcome to do so. Good. Everybody invisible. Just
So I just go.
so you cast.
Shit.
Okay. All right. So you use your action to become invisible.
Yep.
Fantastic. Okay. Great. Cool. So
And
the
I
thing
draw,
that
I draw my
grabbed-
weapon and I wait for something to come near me that I can hit.
Okay, I'll add invisibility to the thing. Kalimat visibility, because I'm pretty sure. And I guess I gotta add your invisibility too. How long does yours last, Jara?
It's an hour, but as soon as I like attack or cast something, it goes away.
Oh, they're both an hour, right?
Yeah.
Like yours is too, Kalimat? Okay.
Yep.
Oh, yours- okay.
Concentration. Yeah.
All right. So the ghoul he lunges out and grabs you, and he digs his claws into your arm. So making a claw attack on you here, Yoji.
Cup.
Okay.
Miss.
So he misses, and then he yanks you towards him, tries to bite you,
Miss.
and he misses. Well, you managed to like roll out of the way and onto solid ground. So let's put you right there. So this guy, he's currently like sitting down. He's thrown aside the lid of his sarcophagus, and he's sat up. He's wearing bluish steel plate armor. He looks much like he looks there. He's got a helmet, emaciated bluish skin. He looks to be of the same species as the creature up above. And he's got these like long claw hands, and he's grabbed you, tried to bite you, and then you snap away from him and roll and get your feet there. So it is your turn, Yoji. What would you like to do?
Well, I don't have. Has the monster looked at the other two people? Can I recognize that he sees the other two people?
Maybe you can't really tell.
The only way up is like down here, right? Or the other way because this is a bar, right? You can't go past that.
Yeah, I mean you could. They're kind of rusty. You could just run at them and try to like break them with your shoulder and like crash through.
That seemed. If I go up here, you're gonna make me make some sort of check, or can I just go up there?
Well, like you want to just walk over to these bars?
Yeah.
There's room. There's like 5 feet of room here.
Okay, I will disengage then that way.
Okay.
And
Whoa,
go-
where did this second?
Yeah, there's a
door come
second
from?
person there.
Is there a second one?
I don't know. Get out of here, second Jadara.
I am now 2 people, Adam.
Yeah, I think I disengaged furthest away possible to these bars. Whoops. And that's my action.
Yep.
I guess.
Disengage and move. All right, sounds good. Jadara, what would you like to do?
All right, since I'm invisible still, I will first move away from this thing.
Okay.
And then jump across. And then I will cast heat metal on its armor.
Oh, nice. Okay. Red. That sounds good. Let's see. So go ahead and can you pop heat metal into the thing for me?
Let's see. Yeah, let me copy it.
All right. So any creature with physical contact takes 2d8 when you cast the spell. So go ahead and roll that.
Okay. 10 fire.
Excellent. All right. Yeah. So its undead flesh begins to like burn and singe under the spell as its breastplate heats up. Okay. Cool. And if the creature holding or wearing the object takes damage from it, they have to succeed on a con save or drop it if they can. He can't because he's wearing it, so he'll have disadvantage on attack rolls and ability checks. So next turn. Okay. All right. Anything else, Jadara?
And then I will also bonus action cast my Hexblade curse on it.
Ah, nice. Okay, great. I'll mark it with that. Cool. Kalimat, it is your turn.
Okay. I will smell the monster.
Excellent. Yes, you smell the monster.
Okay, good. Does it smell closer?
I
it wasn't.
mean, I don't know. Maybe.
Great. Then I'll ready my fucking blade. How about?
Yeah. So if anything comes in 5 feet of you, take a swing at it.
Yep. I'm going to use this opportunity to try and hone my sense of smell, my sense of hearing, and that kind of stuff to, I don't know, see if there's any learning that I can do from this. And hope that I'm and I guess hope that I'm invisible still.
Yeah. You definitely can feel you're concentrating on the spell. So you can on the spell.
Okay.
So you're concentrating on both the spell and the smell. All right. Okay. All right. So this guy is going to advance towards whoever he can see. Just like, I guess, over here. He's got a squeeze to fit there. So he follows. He chases after Yoji. He
can
does
fit?
pass by.
God damn.
Yeah, he does pass by. He's gonna squeeze, but he does pass by you, Jadara. So like, yeah, this whole thing is like him having 1 foot on one side of the chasm, and then he's like reaching into this like narrow gap to try to grab you. He's quite big, right? So he's got these like long arms, and you're like a mouse having a cat chase you into a hole. So he's like lunging after you. He kind of like lopes along on one arm, and he's smoldering, right? Yeah, Jadara, you get an attack opportunity as he goes by.
Okay. 18 enough to hit.
Mhm.
So 12.
Okay. So 12. Yeah, I don't think you're invisible anymore is the thing, because you can't concentrate
not.
on that. And yeah,
As soon as I
and-
do anything, I become invisible.
yeah, exactly. So you're not invisible anymore, but he's coming after Yoji. And yeah, so he's got disadvantage. So he can't drop his weapon. It's smoldering. And then he's going to take an attack. He's going to take an attack on you. So Yoji, claw attack.
That hits.
Okay. And you're going to take 14 slashing damage. All right. And then make a constitution save.
20.
Okay. You're fine. And then he's going to try to bite you. And
Miss.
he misses. Okay. All right. So, Yoji, you can go ahead and move stuff around. If you want to try to go somewhere, I'm gonna
How is this?
Try not to be a ghost.
Is this jump right here? Like 20 feet? I don't know where the measuring.
Like a standing jump. You could get there in 10 feet.
That's a pretty hard roll, though, right?
It's just that you don't have that far to land. It's like, I don't know. Somebody look up the jumping rules for me real quick. And
Yeah.
just reconnect.
Try to reconnect. Jumping and I don't know what the jumping. Do you know what the jumping rules are? Oh wait, here we go. Jumping. Your strength determines how far you can jump. Let's go to the handy dandy stats page, and I've got 10 strength. I don't know. When you make a long jump, you cover a number of feet up to your strength score. If you move at least 10 feet on foot immediately before the jump. Make a standing long jump, you can leap only half that distance, so I'd only leap 5. Either way, each foot you clear on the jump. Let me bring Adam in. Adam, you can talk now.
You'd leap right into the hole.
Yeah, I'd leap right in the hole, exactly. So I don't think that would work. I guess I'll just like what are the rules? I can draw my rapier and my shield at the same time.
No, you have to don a shield. It's more complicated for a shield, but yeah, you could just draw your rapier as part of your.
Can I just draw a shield and not a rapier? And take the dodge.
Yeah,
action?
if you want to use your well, yeah. So drawing a shield. This is the thing that comes up every goddamn time. Shield is an action. Like equipping a shield would be your action.
Oh, okay.
So you can't dodge and put a shield on.
I think it's worth it though to bump my AC up to 19, so I'll do that.
Okay. All right. Full action. Taking out your shield. Getting it going. And then yeah, and then you just like buckle down. Okay. Jar.
I will first bonus action to inflict the fire damage again.
Okay. All right.
He'll take
And roll
another
that.
4.
Okay.
And then
All right.
Jadar shall jump across the little gap, and take 2 slashes at his back.
Nice.
1 for 18,
All right.
and another crit
Oh, nice.
for 23.
Damn.
We're rolling the crits today.
And then
Yeah,
I'm going to,
seriously.
since I crit, I'm going to go ahead and use a defensive flourish, which is
Okay.
as soon as she finishes the attack, she does a twirl motion and she does an additional 7 damage, and also that adds to my AC until the start of my next turn.
Damn. Awesome. Okay. All right. Kalimite, you hear fighting going on. You're still invisible. You're safe. I'll let you know if anything changes.
Yep.
The creature, the ghoul, yeah, so he is squeezing. He's at disadvantage now. I think he's gonna just sort of single-mindedly go after. He's gonna go after Yoji. So
Yeah, of
with
course.
disadvantage, is that claw attack. So he misses, and then the bite. He's like snarling and lashing out at you, but now that you have your shield up, you just put the shield in the way. Claw scrapes against it, and you're fine. It's your turn, Yoji.
All right. Hey, Dan, why don't you change your AC to 25 so we can watch it all adjust in real time on these fancy new overlays?
Sure. There you go.
Oh my
There
God,
it
the
goes.
numbers, it got bigger.
Somebody was asking me earlier about they're asking chat about the overlays. The horse is how many horses the characters have.
Yeah, we've got
and
30 horses right now. If we reach 0, we
everybody
actually
has
die.
Yeah, everybody has 30 horses. They're really important horses. And if you ever run out of horses, your character is dead and you're off the show forever.
I guess like one of
So
those little like Z foot things might be better for movement. I'm not sure.
A boot, maybe, but then that's how many boots you have. It's your kicking power. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
Iconography stuff.
It's weird. It's weird. So now that I have my shield out and it's still hitting me, now if it has disadvantage and I take the dodge action, what happens then?
It continues to have disadvantage.
Okay, it doesn't. There's no.
It can't get any worse. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I'll just bring out my rapier then, if it's the action, right?
Nope, no, you can do it and attack.
Oh, okay. Well, that's what I do then. Bring out my rapier and I will attack this guy.
Okay.
We're attacking a skeleton with a. Okay, sure. That makes sense.
I mean, he's a ghoul. He's got some like dry, weird flesh on him.
Okay. I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll do both those rolls. How's a 22 and a 16 fair?
They are both hits.
So first one does 13, second one does 6, so 19 damage.
That's exactly how many hit points he had left. Nice work.
Great.
So efficient.
Yeah.
So yeah, you just jam your sword, your rapier, you draw it, and you stab out quickly twice. First one punctures a hole in the like weakened, now like kind of melting armor, and then the second one you jab him in the face through his eye up and at the back of his head, and then his body tumbles over sideways and kind of like falls on the edge of the chasm, one arm hanging limply down into the chasm itself.
And as soon as he dies, you see a little bit of life force be sucked into me from the hexblade curse,
Right.
and I'm healed a little
Yeah,
bit.
I think you just like take a breath and it like pulls the life force out of him. Yeah, scary.
Yeah, I look at Jadar. Still not used to that after all the years. Hey, is that chest plate of his going to continue? I like look over. Is it creating any sort of light, Adam?
Very, very dim glow, like barely visible. It's red hot, but like that doesn't give off that many lumens.
Does it allow me to gauge how deep the hole is?
No, definitely deeper than it casts light, at least.
Okay. All right. Yeah, I put my weapon and shield back and look over to the side. Callie, what are you doing? What do I see?
You see nothing. Actually, I just hear the battle like get over and you say some nonchalant comment, and then you hear out of the nothing. Is it over?
Yeah, where'd you go? Why is everyone so... Stop with the invisibility stuff.
I immediately become visible. I just
Great. You still got that rope, Callie?
Oh, are you jealous, darling?
No. Because you still can't see me and I haven't casted it once. And I like slap you a little bit on the face like twice.
Jesus.
Not like
I mean,
a full-on slap,
technically-
but just like a...
Let's say technically, Kalimat, you do have a held action to attack someone when they get within 5 feet of you. So if you want to take a swing at Yoji,
nah.
okay, all right.
You still got the rope, or did you ever let go of it, Callie, if I look over?
No, I still have it.
Okay. Yeah, Callie, how's this gonna work? I'm gonna go down to the edge here and I'll pull the rope taut, and then you can walk towards me. Does that make sense? All right, so follow it down toward the very edge right now, and then when you're there, I'll pull it taut and you can make the jump across.
Okay.
All right, so that's what we do.
Okay.
And then, if you jump, I'll do my best to catch you. So hopefully that cancels out the disadvantage that he has from jumping blind.
Yes.
Well,
yeah,
I mean,
so
all
you
I have to do is like grab the rope and like kind of like shimmy along it if there's a gap. I don't really have to jump.
Well, it's not weighted to anything on your side but you.
Well, maybe we should do something about that.
Well, you're the blind man. What are you going to tie it to?
All right. Well, let's try this jump then.
Okay.
Okay.
There we go. 9.
Okay. Yeah. So you come over to the edge. Where do you lead him to make this jump?
Where I made it all the way down here. Sorry.
Okay. All right. Yeah. So same thing. You get across to the other side. Calling out. There's a moment where you're hanging in darkness. You're like, oh God, am I gonna land? And then you do. You land on the other side, and and then the 3 of you are on the other side. You're safe.
Yeah, I give him like...
So what happened?
Yeah, you made the jump. Good job, buddy. Good job. I'm proud of you.
No, not that.
What?
The fight. What was it?
Oh, just one of those ghoul-looking things. I don't know. He had some armor on. He fell down the pit, though, so we're good.
Glad I could help.
Yeah, good job. And I turn. And now we got to break... Hey, that heat metal thing could be useful here. If you could do it again. Maybe on these bars, Jadara.
Wait. Wait. I can do that.
Well,
I kind of feel out in front of me, like
hold on.
where
Before you do that,
bars.
let's just let's do a quick shoulder check just to see if it breaks. We don't know how old this stuff is, so
Yeah, somebody want to
Okay.
like slam up against it.
yeah, maybe the three of us all at the same time, and then we just see Zeke like slamming to the wall opposite.
I mean, yeah, like you can tell him like, hey, just come over here, and we'll like just you can feel the bars, and then throw yourself against them if you want to. The thing is, more than one person isn't gonna like, it's not gonna help any.
Okay.
Like the best you're gonna get is athletics with advantage. So
Well, who has the highest athletics?
I have 1.
That's higher than me.
yeah, none of you are a very athletic bunch.
All right, I'll run against it and use you, Yoji, to give me like a running head start. I'm gonna jump off of you into it.
Okay.
All right, so double 6.
Double sixes.
Wow. Okay. Yeah. You slam into it and they rattle a little, but apparently not so much over here.
All right, yeah, do the heat
All right.
metal thing. This is stupid.
Well, then I just kind of I try and listen for the to hear if there's like looseness between the bars and stuff. I kind of gauge it and see like maybe this will work. And I just kind of like grab both of them by the shoulders and kind of like move them back a little bit.
Mhm.
And just like the big bad wolf, you just see me go. Fall.
Okay. Yeah. You want to use your breath weapon?
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Roll damage. Here,
Okay.
I'll move everybody around here.
Nine.
Okay. All right. So it's enough to break the bars, certainly. So you shout and the bars break and bend. However,
Uh-oh.
Yeah, that's probably gonna wake some stuff up.
yeah, we do. It's not so much that; it's just that like it's a loud vibration effect in an already unstable underground cavern, and there is like a shaking, and I think that the gap it doesn't widen, but the area that you're on and the area to the west of you they separate by a bit. Like that area drops, so now there's like a 5 or 10 foot drop, depending where you're standing, between these two sections. Everything shakes for a minute, and then is still.
Did it work?
Yeah, I walk up to the bars and like rattle them a bit. Are they?
Yeah, they're all busted. You could just like push them out of the way and climb through.
Yeah. Then I just do the like comedic bit of like pushing one of the bars and it just falls over. Makes
You give it a little
bunch
shove.
Yeah.
Clunk.
of- Yeah. Good job, Collie. Oh yeah. This way. You're like facing the wrong way, looking proud. Come over here, Collie. It's this way.
I feel my way through the bars.
Okay. Yeah. All right. So in this other room, Jerry, you see there's another stone door, another plain stone door here. There is another of the plain sarcophagi up on this side, but this one has a crack in it. It's got a pretty significant crack, and I think it's probably like runs from one corner. And you can see that there is a like a rust-colored stain all around the crack and on the floor around it.
Yoji, is there anything in there? Can you sense it?
Yeah. Give me a second. My eyes do the gloss over thing. I'll cast primeval awareness to see if there's something behind this door. Of fiend or
Yes, yeah, that weighty darkness that you felt before is near. It's nearby. It's it's to the south of here. It no longer is below you. It's now just like beyond this door somewhere.
Okay. Yeah, I maybe while I'm still in, I'm like, yeah, it's in there, whatever it is. What do you want to do about it?
Calamata, are you up to this? We don't know what's going to be behind that door.
I'm up for anything. I have the protection of fate.
I give you an eye, like a, is he all right? Look at you.
We both do the same thing. Like, I don't know who that is.
There's some stuff going on. Yep.
I guess he's up to it. Can you do? What if we try? What if we just sneak in there, see what we're fighting first before we actually fight it?
Well, more information is always a good thing.
Great. Are the two of you ready?
I've been ready.
Okay. I will cast Pass Without Trace. So I like get down on the ground and draw a sigil. And everyone has +10 to the upcoming stealth roll.
Okay.
And everything is silent within the within a 10-foot radius.
Okay.
Then, so this you said this door is cracked in front of us. Does it still open?
Yeah. You can try and push it open.
Okay. Yeah, I push it open. Remember, there's no sound, so if there's any creaking or anything, it's quiet.
Okay. So yeah, it silently slides open. So beyond, you see a large room. 8 columns rise from the marble floor to a vaulted ceiling some 30 feet above. You would hear your footsteps echo, but there's no sound. You're within your cloak of silence. So you see these columns along one side of the room. You see urns. So like over here, like pottery, big like pottered urns, all along, and then clustered in this back corner. And yeah, you feel that sense of, because it's still within a minute, you feel that sense of barely contained aberrational energy.
Okay. Well, is primeval? It doesn't say that it's like a channel or a concentration.
Nope. It
So-
just lasts for a minute.
Okay. All right. I walk over to Kali and once again put the rope in his hand and like tie it around my waist or something before walking in the room. And then I stealth into the room with hopefully Jadar right behind.
Yep.
Okay.
You want us to make stealth checks?
Yes, please.
So you get a +10 to this. Remember that.
Okay.
So 24 for Jadara.
24.
28 for Kali. And a 31 for me.
All right. Great. So you are all moving magically stealthily. Go ahead and check out the room there.
All right. I probably just like go down and slowly start working.
Yeah, so in the back you can see a table with more like pottery on it. And there are these urns. And the urns are all marked with various like sigils that you I think for the most part don't recognize, but they look like they fit in with all of the other arcane signs you've seen marked around this place. And then at the south end there is a staircase, south end of the hall.
Okay. If we get to the staircase in time with enough on Pass Without Trace, then I'll continue going down it. I assume there's a giant wall here.
Yeah, there's a big set of double doors. And on this double door, there is strange writing on the floor. There are red, faintly glowing like sigils. The double doors are shut, and they have like a banner of this kind of like strange to look at. Like it makes your eyes uncomfortable. Does anybody speak Abyssal I know
Yes.
somebody speaks Infernal. You do?
Oh,
okay.
oh, wait, hold on. That's
Yeah,
not
they're
the
two
language.
different languages.
Nope. I speak Infernal, Undercommon, and Celestial.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm
So
just
you don't
Infernal.
recognize. You probably recognize it as the Abyssal alphabet, but you don't. You don't know. You don't know what it says. And like you're leading, like Kalimite, you're led along behind them through the dark. You can feel that you've entered a larger room, and then you feel the stairs, and you follow them up it, and then they stop. They're obviously looking at something.
What is it?
Those runes aren't good, Jadar.
I don't know. Part of me just feels comfortable though. Can't explain it.
Yeah, that's even worse than what I just said. Kalimat, can you still? There's some language on the ground. We don't speak it, but can you still do spells and whatnot? How's that gonna work?
Take my hand and trace along the symbols with my hand. I'll
All right.
see if I can picture it in my mind.
All right, yeah.
And I do the comprehend languages again as he's taking my hand and going along the lining of the lettering.
Okay. Sure. And you wanna cast comprehend languages?
Yep.
Since it's written, I think I'm gonna need you to roll make a perception check, not with disadvantages or anything, but just because you're trying to read by touch.
Right.
So there's a chance you might misinterpret what it says.
Sure.
Oh,
22?
No, you're great. No problem.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah, it seems to be a warning. It reads, beyond lieth Thabar, terrible king of the realm below. His reign endeth, and all rejoice. Disturb not his slumber, or be ye a fool.
yeah, Kali, that
And you
worked.
hear me trail off. Disturb not his slumber, or be a fool.
Make eye contact with Jadar. Who slumber? Does it say?
Something sleeps here. If we go in, we'll disturb it.
Yeah, but this might be where the artifact is. In fact, I'm pretty sure it is. Why else would
It
Well, I'm
most
not leaving
certainly
here.
is.
I didn't
Yeah, you can
imply I was
feel it.
leaving here empty-handed. We're going in. Just wanted to let you know.
Great. I'm glad you let me know that. How do you intend on getting in there without it? I can do that spell again if you think we can get in there and get out in a minute.
Well, just remember, these kinds are still vulnerable in this plane. If we have to, we could kill it. Banish it.
Right, but what if we didn't do that and we just got the artifact and got out of here?
You know, it used to be so much more fun back in the day.
Right?
Now you're boring.
No, I'm smarter. I've gotten wiser. We can do it your way, sure. Yeah, let's open the thing. I'd like get my weapon out. I've got my bow. We're ready whenever you are, Jadar. We've got a blind man here. Maybe he can talk it to death.
If you would like us to just go back home and stay safe in our little house, we could do that.
No, we're going in there. I'm just saying we go in and steal the thing and then get out.
Oh, you want to go in? Okay, well, if you want to go in there, then I guess we'll go in there.
You are just the fucking worst. I turned to Kali.
Listen, I have an idea. I go in and I distract him. And then you two sneak in there and steal the thing. And then you yell the go word and we all leave together.
How are you going to distract this thing, Kalimat? You can't even see it.
Oh, I can distract things still. It's still within my skill set to make a distraction.
All right, that's plan B. Plan A is we're going to go in there just like we walked in here. We'll be super quiet. We got a minute. We'll get in, find the artifact, and get out.
Okay. Well, I'll wait out here for you then, because I would just be a hindrance.
Oh, Pass Without Trace lasts for like an hour, doesn't it?
Is it a minute or an hour? Let me see.
It's an hour.
If it's an hour, then we're good. Fucking, it's still going.
Yeah,
then.
concentration up to an hour.
Technically, we couldn't have this conversation, but I guess we'll say I dropped it when we got to the door.
Yeah.
Because I still have spell slots. So yeah. All right, yeah, we'll just get in there and try to steal it.
Fine. We'll try to take it if we can.
Okay. All right.
All right, and if I hear commotion, I'll come in stabbing.
Well, you won't hit. No, don't just
Right.
wildly stab things, Kalimat. You might.
Well,
stab
no,
us.
I'm going to feel my way close to the thing to stab. I'm not just going to wildly stab.
We're gonna have to get you some.
Don't
fucking
worry,
ice.
fate will guide my hand.
Yeah. All right, you guys ready?
Yes.
Great. My eyes go black once again. I draw the same sigil on the ground. Pass Without Trace is casted, and we start to open the door.
Okay. So you're the one opening the door, Yoji?
Yeah, I push on it.
Okay. I need you to make a saving throw.
I figured
for
as
me.
much.
Yeah, as you trigger the seal that is trying to protect the room beyond. So let me see what the saving throw is here.
Great.
So when you push your hand on the door, that branch shaped sigil appears, like it like fades out, and it's like brilliantly bright. Only you can see it, and like burns itself into your mind. And as it does, we'll see if it causes any particular damage. It looks like it's a wisdom saving throw. Looks like it's a wisdom save. Yeah, wisdom saving throw, please.
Let me just see now, because my favored enemy is this.
And nothing for saving throws. This is a spell.
Yeah, it's survival. You're right. Fuck. I still get +5 to it though, or a total of +5. Anyways, here's the save.
Okay.
Oh, it's failed.
Oh,
Okay, so you feel it, yeah, like burning through your mind, and you can tell me kind of how this exhibits itself, but you are cursed. The curse is that if you disturb his slumber, and you are a fool, while you're cursed, you have disadvantage on any ability check or saving throw made with wisdom.
Okay.
So yeah, this sigil burns itself in your mind and like tears at your willpower, weakening you and provoking you towards like acts of brashness, like foresight. Your perception, your insight are both damaged by it. And yeah, like you see this horrible white branch, and then it fades, and the door is clicked open.
Okay. All right. Well, I keep pushing. I mean, I realize that I'm cursed, but I'm acting in brashness. So
Yeah.
yes, we walk in.
Push the door open and enter the room. So there's a chamber beyond. Now this chamber is lit. When you open the door, there are fires burning here and over here, like in the back left and right corners. You can feel the cold, dry air of the room outside change. The air pressure changes, and you can feel the warmth of these fires burning in the other room. There is a massive altar at the back, a dais. It rises up to a height of about 5 feet, and then this giant, like 20-foot tall mirror. It's like a clouded mirror, and you can see shapes like writhing under its surface, and you can see the shadow of yourselves reflected across the room. There's a geometric shape on the floor, a kind of tetrahedron or something etched onto the floor. There is an altar off to one side with broken weapons scattered all over it, and then there's a mural over on this side of the room. Yeah, what are you gonna do?
Is the mirror reflecting us? Like, do we see ourselves?
It's like foggy, so yeah, you'd have to get closer. You can see like shadowy forms, but you'd have to get closer to get a good look at it.
Well, we can't talk while this is up.
Actually, it's not like a silent spell; it just masks us from other people, so we can't talk to each other.
All right. I guess that makes sense. What do you want to do now? I thought we could put this thing in one of our bags and get out of here. That's much bigger.
Oh, it's
I mean, you don't see a bell anywhere.
it might be that might be a door to another dimension. Could be behind it.
What?
That's a thing?
A door to another dimension?
They,
The mirror.
I'm not walking through there.
Or there could be a chamber behind that mural over there.
I'll walk over to the mural when he says that.
Okay. So the mural is carved in a very like primitive looking style. Like it doesn't have a lot of detail. It has a circle of these tall, gaunt figures, and they're wearing robes. None of them are like armored. They're wearing robes. They have these elongated skulls, and they're standing with their hands up in a circle. Above them, there is this branch, this like branch shape giving off light, and that's what you see.
Can I get to the edge of it and see if there's anything behind it? Or like
Yeah,
the mural?
yeah. You're behind it. No, it's like it's built into the wall.
Yeah, I turn. No, it's built into the wall. There's nothing behind it. Are we really going through that thing? Is this the plan?
Something in there. It's look at. There's something swirling inside.
Well, I'm not getting any closer to it.
Yeah, you can see as you move through the room, like Yoji and I mean Calamite, you sense like danger. Like your body is just like things are bad. This is a bad place to be. You have this deep sense of like fear about you. But Jadara and Yoji, you see like yourselves moving in the surface of the mirror. You can't make yourselves out clearly because you're quite far from it. But yeah, it's shadowy, right?
I've kind of molded over. I guess I'm walking into that mirror.
Just out of curiosity, Jadara takes the mirror out of her pocket from earlier and just looks into the mirror, back at the mirror, to see if it looks
great.
any different.
I'm so glad that right here at the last moment you figured it out. So you draw the mirror from your bag and you look into it over your shoulder, and in the mirror you see a terrifying shape, and it's approaching the surface of the mirror. It is at first you see its hand, a furred clawed paw, fully 2.5 feet across, covered in formidable talons, and then a second, and after that, black furred arms to which both the paws are attached. Then you can see these two glistening red eyes, and the head of this creature, which it's hard to understand until it opens its mouth. The eyes in between it separate, and there is a horrible, enormous, razor-sharp, tooth-covered slit in between the eyes. I'll show you the token. This thing is approaching the mirror with the intent to climb forth. It's a real handsome boy.
Let me show that
and
real quick.
It's enormous, and it is approaching the mirror. And as it does, it opens, it parts its mouth, and from deep in its gullet, you hear a faint ringing sound, as if of an iron bell. And that's when we cut the episode.
Great, just great, fantastic. We got a blind man, someone with 36 HP, and whatever Jadara is.
Wow, thanks.
Yeah. Against that. It'll be fun. So we'll continue next Tuesday, I do believe, at 6 o'clock Eastern with that. And I think Max will actually join us as well. So he'll sit there and time out while we fight this thing. It'll be real good, real fantastic.
Yeah, no, he'll just pop in from the other room and be like, I was following you all along. I'm here to save you. And then fall in a hole, probably.
Yeah, he won't make the jump. Let's do some
Yeah.
shout outs and then we'll call it a show. Zeke, glad to have you back from the dust, good sir. You want to do some shout outs?
You bet. Thank you guys for tuning in. Good to be back. Good to be role playing again. I'm excited to see how this shit turns out and what the fuck I can do about it. You can find me. I'm going to be broadcasting a lot coming up because I need to do some catch up because I was at Burning Man for a couple of weeks. So the next few weeks are going to be nothing but work for me. So we want to catch me. I'm usually on at noon Pacific every day except Tuesdays and Wednesdays. Tomorrow I'll be on Drop Frames, probably talking as much as I can about whatever's going on and that kind of stuff. But Thursday on, I will be playing video games. I don't know which games, but there's a lot to pick from. So thank you to Dan and JP and Adam and Max, of course, for having me every week. And we'll see how fate decides Callie's fate.
Yes, we will. Mr. DansGaming, some shout outs, please.
Hi, I'm DansGaming, variety streamer on Twitch, / DansGaming, easy to find. Currently playing through Dragon Quest 11. I'll be doing that tomorrow and Thursday before Spider-Man comes out on Friday. So I'm excited for both those. Another great episode. It's fun to play a new character and like switch things up a bit. Always refreshing because I've been playing Ramus for so long now. It's nice to play someone new and different. And I can't wait for Tuesday to see how we deal with that thing that's coming out of the mirror.
Yeah, it'll be fine. It'll be fine. Last but not least, Mr. Robot Adam, please.
Oh man, I wish I was Mr. Robot. I'd be a cool hacker. No, hello. My name is Adam Coble. I am a Dungeons and Dragons and other things streamer. You can find me in the distant future with my friend Skynet trying to eliminate the human race. Or at twitch.tv/Adam Coble or on Twitter at skinnyghost. The next time you'll see me is going to be probably right here tomorrow for Farverona. So yeah, that's it. I'll keep it short.
Let's do some XP before we call it a show.
Yes. Yeah. So, Kalimat, you work towards learning what lives in the dark. So, get your level times 50 for that.
Okay.
Yoji, you worked on following the trail to the artifact, and you worked on discovering the purpose of the Bell of Dark Voices. So, 50 times your level twice. And Jadara, same thing, discover the nature of the bell and escape this place alive. You work towards both of those. So 50 times your level times 2 for both of you. And that's it.
I'm doing math real quick because I got to see if I
right.
leveled. I think, is it at 4,800 for level 9? Let's see. It is
48,000.
God fucking damn it, Adam.
You know, that's how it goes.
I'm 550 XP short.
Yeah, well, you get it next time. I believe in you.
Yeah, we'll level up unless we die first. So we'll get a new goal. Anyways, that's it. We're going to get out of here. Huge shout out to not only Adam for constantly spinning it up all episode long, but also to Barry, who was sticking with us throughout the show to make sure that the overlays actually got changed and updated and were stable all episode long. So still a work in progress, but you can already tell, like, actually, I don't know if you put it in there. We changed a bunch of the graphics. We're going to change. We found a running man. So we're going to replace the horse. So we won't have 30 horses anymore. We're going to have a running man. It'll be good. But yeah, that's all a work in progress. And then once we finish it up here on Court of Swords, we'll port that over to all the other role play shows as well. That's it. We're going to go record that Patreon video. If you want to watch that, it's roleplay. No, it's at patreon.com/roleplay. We'll get that posted up in a little while. And that's it. So we're out. Thank you guys for watching. We'll see you next Tuesday, 6 o'clock Eastern for more. Bye-bye.